Hey, hello, buddy. Glitch Trooper here. I'm back for some more Dawncraft, and yeah, I had a thing with some pillagers. The whole thing was about. In fact, it was kind of weird because I kind of got to explain something. I had to whack 2 ships worth because, uh, despite the fact that they have more than 10 each, not all of the kills counted. It's because my spell that I initially was using was a fire spell, so some of them burned. So I guess it only counts an absolute direct kill, which means try not to have them fight other mobs, not die by environmental damage, and of course not burn to death by your spells roasting them. So yeah, that made things a little awkward. Sure, 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 sure. I'm hopping up and down at the bell, sure. I'd prefer not to install you new windows here, but we'll have to see about that. You're not the one with the... Oh, hello. Sure. There you go. Okay, got the book skill. So, also, okay. Here, just open the book and learn the skill. If you want to get more skill books, I suggest doing some of the guard's request. Good luck on your journey. Okay. Roll in directions you're moving. While executing the skill, you become immune to physical attacks. Yeah, this is the dodge roll. Activate. Do I get like a different control scheme on this one? Well, anyhow. Sure, sure. I have other questions. Uh, sure, sure. There's more to my journey than just, taking care of the pillagers. Sure, sure. I need to rattle some things. And somehow my volume settings are way different right now. I don't know if... I don't think it's just me. Sure, sure. Okay. He might be going in for the night, so it might be a better thing if I kind of go back over here for a moment. It's funny, I'm not actually using the trident right now, but that's the thing it's focusing on. Yeah, I know I didn't change the version or anything, it's just volumed up. Okay. It seems you're ready for an adventure. Ready to find your first eye? Yeah, it doesn't have a thing to confirm over here. Oh, okay, I just had to do that. See the map I give you? Your first assignment is to exterminate the Goblin King. They can be found on top of their castles. Oh, really? Okay, so it redid that. I'm pretty sure I know where there's a Goblin King. He's not far away, if I remember right. But that wasn't what I was intending on being my next fight, actually. Okay. I mean, remember when I cleared out that? There's a Goblin Keep not too far away from... I can probably see it from here. Let me get my paraglider back in here. Just in case I need to float over to it with a decent glide. I know some things have been redone between different versions of the pack, so I'm not sure where this is standing there. I don't think the Goblin King was an eye holder before in one of the other versions, so it may have changed, but there's a Goblin Castle right over there, I believe, unless that's an encampment that's deceiving me. But I think that's a Goblin Castle. There's also some good archword over there I need. Because I need all the versions eventually, so that's going to be a thing. But I wasn't intending on that being my next fight, actually. I was going to do something very different. And also, if you hit the leaves, you can slow your fall, so just mentioning that. Okay, so I'm going to take care of that, but I have other things to do. It had me float. It must have teleported me slightly above the ground. Okay. Because I may need to boat just slightly to get there. Now, I have improved my backpack size a few rounds here and there, and redistributed a few things that I haven't got some stuff ready yet. But between episodes, one thing I'd like to do is, or maybe during one, I'm not sure. I mean, it would be interesting if somebody wanted to see me build. But I would like to make an agricultural expansion over here at some point. Yeah, a nice greenhouse type thing. One thing I know about Cacalia Blasts is they do not break blocks, even fragile ones. So you can use any full block as a just like a flat-out shield against their attacks. So that's a thing you can totally do. And I really need to grab more snow while I'm at it, because winter is not going to last forever. It's all going to melt off eventually. I do have enough snow to make a snow golem in addition to some other things I've done, so I can make a self-sustaining source. I'm good with that. Not you goblins, other goblins. Wrong goblins. Okay, those are not the goblins I am looking for. Wonder if there's a spell I can use for some extra speed. I know I can get familiars to help me out as part of Ars Nouveau, and I totally will do that. I'm kind of planning on stuff, including familiars. And if I happen to run into a certain creature along the way, I will totally endeavor to get it. Well, that's one of them, not the one I was expecting. What do we do to tame you exactly? Yeah, but how do I debeef? Okay. Uh-huh. Was it under World Gen, maybe? No. Familiars? Wow, it's suddenly very windy. Where's that coming from outside? I'm not sure. I might be getting surround sound here. Wow, you are incredibly windy. World generation. Not the one I'm looking for. Okay. I could have sworn it said how to actually tame them in here at some point. I can do the ritual around one when I find one, but I'd like to tame them first and make it easier. What do I do to tame you? Did I miss the note under animation? Not animation, I mean automation. If a tree is grown near them. Oh, that's interesting. If a tree is grown near them. That's a different way of doing. And the worthy sprig is all the way over there. Okay, I'll be putting my boat in the water as I was originally intending and finding my spot, because apparently the Wordless Brig has decided to fly off into the wild green yonder, so allow me to just do my thing and try to find my spot, because I know it's at least somewhat nearby-ish. I think I had to go... Wait, that's looking familiar, kind of, unless it's another one. Am I close? I'm close. So I know that giant's nearby. Oh, it's one of those guys. And there's a bear. Did my hearing just level up on its own or something? Because this is kinda strange. I gotta admit, a tree being grown near them is probably the most different way to tame something I think I've ever heard. And yeah, once I get my agricultural area going, I'll be more concerned with also making big meals and stuff, have like a proper kitchen and things, because that way I'll be able to actually prepare it all. The thing is, this is a very important structure, and it's one of the reasons why I've been retaining the same seed regardless of anything else, because I wanted one of these within a kilometer or so of my starting point. You're not a big ask, but useful. I also might want to take this permanently, because blocks have the habit of exploding in anywhere there's creepers. So, yeah. And the thing I'm going to be doing is pretty much this first page here, because I'd like to summon Swampjaw. It's really called Summon Rituals by Great Sage. It's an original. Can I... I would also like to have a library area. Lecterns included. Okay, now, to summon Swampjaw, you need certain ingredients, and the thing is, these summoning altars are very special. You can relocate them, but it's kind of okay to have a dedicated spot, so I'm probably going to just go with that. Oh, sun's setting. Well, it's also time for me to put down my bed for being able to retain being close by whenever doing this whole thing, because I will have all sorts of things happening, including bosses trying to fly all over the place. So I will want them in my general vicinity and be able to come back to it whenever I can. So will this be a classic bed use situation for anchoring your position? Yes, it will. That said, there's probably some things down. Yep, here. I did not expect it to be this many skeletons, to be fair. This guy's after me. They're not. They're hitting each other, so that's good. What the? What? Okay, you two just take each other out. Go for it. This is how every mob battler gets started, is just watching their first vanilla fight. Because, in vanilla, they've always maintained having really good retributive AI. Something gets hit, it fights back. And he ran out of hit, so... that whole thing lunging you around can really disorientate you, because you go everywhere. Okay, now the problem is there's also stuff over here, and I need to clear out some things, or at least get far enough away. Why is there something shining over there? Is that a mob, or an item that's enchanted in place? I will have to light this area up pretty well to make it a long-term bonus base for doing stuff like this. But it's a plan that I've kind of executed on the previous world before stuff happened. I was in process of doing it, and things just happened. Now, because those are skeletons, I can't spam them with my magic and get away with it. Well, here's a vampire. Was that vampire already attacked before? Oh, he just has shiny pants. He just had shiny pants. That was the whole thing. Do I have to... I may have to adjust the master volume. Sorry about that. Usually these settings work for me, so what is going on? That's somewhat better. We'll have to go through this. And also, bonus pumpkins. What did I get here? A vampire fang. Okay. I took out that vampire. That is a thing that just happened. Now, why did they not... It is going to sound very strange. Why did they not just include the vampirism mod in here? It's in, like, so many versions. And I gotta admit, choosing to be a werewolf or a vampire wouldn't be that bad of a deal. And okay, maybe the music just went way higher up than before. So let me master volume there. Well, actually, even then, the other stuff has been really up there. So let's throw you down to 20%. That's at least close enough. I'll give it that. It's close enough. And fighting around here for so long, other stuff may have spawned in. Oh yeah, it did. It did. It totally did. Well, that guy might be a little neutral. And yeah, I gave this a reference to several things. Whenever placed Starfleet Command as a game for Star Trek, or was it Starfleet Command? I think it was. They had the hydrants. I really like their design. Ooh, I got another spider eye from that. Sweet. Okay, my bed has survived. We're good. But yeah, converting this area into a underside base is going to take a little while. Oh, hey. You, stay there. Stay. Yes, stay there. I very much like how snare lasts a good length of time. Oh, but it doesn't always protect you from them flying. Because flying does not count as jumping. Did I get... Yep, I'm gonna have to do things about these extra armors and stuff eventually. I know you eventually can, but it's gonna be a while before I get to that point. And I'm definitely gonna be using my magic, my bow, my other things. This is going to be something where I'm actually going to put mana regeneration to use, because I will want extra spamminess against this thing. So I will be totally drinking this random potion I got once. Okay. Let me put things in here. Now to do this, you need 4 of those, and in case you're wondering, it's actually rotating around this horizontal plane, or horizontal-ish plane. You'll see it move around. Yeah, see that? Yeah, it's at the same line of the carpet, so you might not see it initially. So just know that if it disappears, it's because the overall design of the place makes things a little tricky. Okay, so those are some of the ingredients I needed. I needed 4 rotten flesh, 3 bones, and 2 spider eyes. Now, when it comes to whatever counts as a catalyst, you always have to shift-click to get it to work, not the regular click that puts stuff in. Now, before I do that, I'd like to get my sun line so I can... Oh, also might want to melon up a little. I want to get my sun line to see how much time I got, because I had a lot of stuff I had to do directly underneath, and that kind of threw off my time. I don't want that to get in my way. Where's my sun line? Is it right overhead? If it's right overhead, I think I can just do this. Okay, I'm going to have to back up like crazy. Okay. Starting to move. Time to move and groove. And I think this is the original movement, so I think I do. Oh, there you are. Gotcha. Nope. 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 Okay, okay, he hit me, he hit me. What did I get hit by? It wasn't him. Okay, I'm gonna have to take them out too. Because they're just in the way. Yeah, this is why I don't like that charging forward thing about combat mode. You kind of zoom too far past sometimes. This is gonna be an extended fight. Because I'm gonna have so many things I'm dealing with here. So many Wilden. Can you just let me do my main boss fight, please? I do need better food, though. Okay. Maybe the music's just way too hype right now. Because it's really loud. It's way too loud. Okay, do I need a... Okay, let me decrease this again. Is it, another setting? Is it jukebox? Normally that's not involved in music like that, but... just in case. There, that's way easier on my ears. I got an absurd amount of stuff. And this is why I wanted to spawn closest, so I would be able to pop back. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can maybe pin him with some arrows. Okay, I got him that time. If I can keep enough distance between me and him, maybe won't be able to do that. I'm gonna have to just tank it a few times. But I have to watch out for those blasts. Nope. Missed him. Oh, do I got any arrows that dropped? Because that would be... Okay. How close was he when he did that? Because normally he doesn't charge that low to the ground unless you're able to hit him with your melee. What are you? A Minotaur. Okay. Need to take you out then. Come on, you weren't close to me when you hit. I think it has reach hacks like a... I think it has reach hacks like a... Ooh, blighted meat. Can I cook you? Can I cook you? I can turn you into a steak! Okay, okay, maybe I have a reason to make this an arena instead. Critical resistance. Damage take has a small chance to be heavily... I like that. I can cook it into a steak. Okay. Weird. weird plan coming about. Is this, okay, it is. Okay, so. Well, I'm gonna be building this area into a bonus base anyhow. And he's not despawning, so I just need enough to make... Oh, there's a thing over there. Interesting. I'm chasing cobblestone. Because I just want... Oh, wrong. That's gravel. Darn you, texture pack. I really should just turn it back. I really should. Where did that go? Some of this stone is going into places that it shouldn't be going. Where is it going to? Is it going in my backpack? I did not put on that upgrade. Okay, that actually worked. Now, do I have any... Yeah, I have coal and charcoal. So I would like to cook this steak. Also, it'd be good to have night vision around here anyhow, so Nightcraft. Oh, it time delayed. It did that. This is a weird fight. But I need extra food for this anyhow, so... Also, I might just be grouping this a little bit. I did get more arrows from the skeletons. That's definitely a good bonus. Golden Wing. Enchanted Book again. The summon rituals I needed. Now I have some better mating. Also, if I can get to the right position, maybe I can snipe them a bit. I would like to snipe them a few times. It's dark out. I need to rest again. Do I have to consult the skill thing to see how to use it? I'm wondering if I got it, if it's set to a different button or something, or if it's in conflict or something like that. I know he's around here somewhere. Where are you? Did he wander outside? Nope, he's over there. If I can get some distance, I really need to snipe. Nope. Darn you, stamina. You're not very... I don't have enough upgrades to that right now. He's a little differently matched up. Oh, come on, I need to get some distance here. Can you get me to some distance? I also may need some more, oh, come on. Give me a break. I need to be able to take the boss out, not you. Of course, if I had some additional things that hit him easily, then that might help. I do have the trident, but I'm not sure if I can get the right distance on it right. That's also a thing. At least I can be more saturated this round. Oh, come on, I'm not made out of bandages. Oh, he's right over there. Oh, come on, just let me do the... sometimes the controls seem to be having more of an issue in this pack for some reason. I don't know what it is, but somehow they're just not working as well. Like, there I should have accelerated more. Like, it just wasn't going. And it was at full power, so that wasn't it. Of course, I haven't been able to... And I also don't have the ability to get some things done that I normally would, so it's gonna be an iffy thing. Oh, come on, I can't accelerate them. Otherwise, I'll have to fish for a good bow. Oh, I just ate it, too. I need a really, like, eternal saturation type food in here. But I don't know if those exist in this pack. Well, I could make suspicious stew, but I need to get my mushrooms and stuff, like, in good farmable position. Please don't let him have out-of-battle regen. That would take a long time to get rid of. Out-of-battle regen would be very problematic right about now. Then I really would need to fish out a good bow. I don't know how far I can go without him, like, despawning or something, so that would be a thing. Is that a zombie with a katana? Oh, wrong spell. Yeah, that combat spin is very tricky to pull off just right. I gotta clear out a lot of the stuff around here or they're gonna interfere. Sometimes it doesn't get you far ahead enough, actually, when you do it. A husk? Is that a husk? And you have to spin around so much that you tend to get your whole cursor out of the way. I really need to light up this place more for this to really work. They are all over the place. Those guys are tougher than they look. At least it resets your status in between. Hey, I need those arrows. What the? Ooh, good gem. I'm gonna have to check and see if he has out of combat regen or anything like that, because if he does, I'm gonna definitely need a better bow to finish this. Ooh, Wilden horns. I need those for some of my tames. Just stay there while I go this way. Does he have out of combat? He might have out of combat regen. In which case it's going to be difficult because I have to recover stuff in between rounds. He doesn't have much HP, though. I'm out of arrows somehow? I thought I had more arrows than that. Well, still got this. If I can keep out of his aggro range entirely, that would really be a good idea. Yeah. I can snipe him to death. Well, he's undead, so it wouldn't be to death, it would be to destruction. So, terminology. Excuse me. You are in a combat zone, sure. I think I have musics overlapping now. Oop. That is very weird and distracting. Do you mind? That is very weird to have both of those. Did it undo? Did he despawn? Oh, I think he despawned. I need to do it again. Yeah, most of my arrows... I knew I had more arrows than that. What part of keep inventory on don't you understand? Okay, I'm gonna have to redo that. Okay, so round 2 will be after I get a hold of a better bow, because I need to do way more proportional damage if I'm gonna have to take breaks in between from times it gets me, or I have to be able to get explosive resistance, which isn't going to happen anytime soon because I can't use anvils yet because weird progression idiocy. It's just like, really, I do not like nerfing vanilla things for more than one reason. It's like, you should be able to use this all up because this is the vanilla way. So, sorry, that's just kind of the way it is. But I will eventually clear that guy and get some things here. It does make me wonder, is there going to be a bonus knowledge for clearing the Goblin King instead? Okay, so that guy kind of... And, okay, the volume is just going up randomly now. Because I don't think it was this loud before. There might be an audio bug with it this time. Or it might be... I don't think it's my equipment, because I've been using the same stuff for a while. I mean, it could be just a random bug that's just shown up recently. But I doubt it. Oh, I really do not like how you guys blow up my boats. I have to make so many new boats because of them. I have to make another boat. It's going to be a lot better after I clear them out, because I'll show you why clearing them out is actually quite cool eventually. It just may take me a few rounds. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back to doing fishing and hoping that it gives me a treasure bow at some point. Well, I'll just do it until I get it eventually. But yeah, because I can't use the anvil, so I'm definitely going to have to get some very heavy bowage. Now, some of those arrows actually hit them, so I know that I can't get it back, but otherwise, we'll see. I may be able to get some other things that I can kind of prep for, but... Wait, wasn't there some of those that increased my spell damage out of the familiars? Was there one that did that? Maybe it's under familiars, because this is kind of routed a little differently. Okay. Bookworm. Okay, this is the one I'm thinking. It reduces the cost of all spells, increases any spell damage by 1. That would kind of help boost things a little. But I think I just need more straight-up range damage. And although I do have a trident, it might be tricky to hit it from that distance, because he tends to fly really far up. And I don't know how much well, let me see. I have gotten a few other things in between, so let me see how much it costs for me to amplify my attack. Wait, wrong thing. I meant to... Yeah, I will be checking you out. So I hit the wrong button. Okay, snare, ignite. I need to amplify. Maybe that will help a bit. Like, can I repeatedly use this one? To figure it out, obviously, I just have to shoot it into the night. Okay, yeah. And because I didn't have mana regen, I couldn't... Well, I'm regening mana pretty fast now, actually. I've got to see how much damage that deals with one amplify. Okay, can I afford 2? Can I afford 2? But at least I know I can fire it. Okay, so can I afford 2 amplifies? Because you can amplify more than once sometimes. It won't let me do any more past that, though. It's been amplified twice. Okay, so... Are you too expensive, or do I need to expand my magic more? Oh no, I can fire a big one. Okay. Okay, before I head out, I have to test how much damage that deals, because there's a certain proportion of damage that I think will probably give me enough of an edge to be able to take it down. I just need a target that I can see what the base damage will be, because the fire damage will be the same regardless. They're on fire. They'll burn the same way that they usually burn. That's just the way it is. But I need something I can shoot that's preferably not something I'm trying to cultivate like a sheep. Which is okay, because... Well... Here's an interesting question. Can I one-shot a fish? Can I one-shot a fish? Is this good for hunting fish, rather than fishing fish? Like, can I hunt fish with this? I need one in just the right angle to fire at. Wait, there's like some things that like being over here for some reason. Like on this side, there's an additional sunken ship that I haven't fully readied yet. At least I don't think I've fully readied yet. I don't... Oh. Ow! Weren't you supposed to be snared? Oh, he is snared. I missed. That's the problem. Not seeing just how proportional the damage is there, but I know they got a lot of health, so that does not make it easy. Well, actually, maybe I can read. His head's extending into his health bar. I need something small. Nope, not letting you do that. You're in my territory. I know where everything is here. It's what you call home field advantage. Okay, he's roaring towards me. So he tries to kind of hold you in place a little bit too that way. Okay. This is a dire werewolf, I believe. This effect has a little range to it, but... The 2 amplifiers do work. That fish might be an interesting target, but... Okay, you definitely have yourself an ability that's very annoying. Let me re-angle here. That door that pulls you in is interesting. I gotta give him that. Lycanthropes are pretty strong around here. Okay, then I got to see his HP a bit. For a moment. I'm still not sure how much proportional it's actually damaging by. Ugh, that is a seriously gravitational attack. Oh, it missed. And again with the popping around while my mana regenerates. Woo. He's fast. Okay. You want it? I have fire. Yeah, you got it, but I think he's still burning. You should be close. So I should be able to just finish him off then. Or just snipe him like I was before. Shows how much a miss is really problematic with something like that. Part of it is going to my armor, though, which I actually do appreciate. I do need to recover my armor from that whole attack. I also need a target I can test this newly pre-amplified spell on so that I can figure out if it's going to be useful against the Swampjaw. So I need to deal a decent amount of damage. There's some spell components that are better than that, but obviously I only have access to certain tiers right now, so it's going to be a little tricky. Again with the whole trying to pull me in with your roar. Yes, you have a powerful howl. I see that. And then you just fell over. Spare pickaxe, and that's something that may help me in the fight itself, because you can use that to restore health. I also had some other things somewhere. I may have to grab them too. So maybe I could pull it off if I just get some healing items and a lot more arrows. Might be able to do it that way, but I really do need to test this spell against something that I know doesn't have much health, and is something I don't mind blasting. Oh yeah, I was trying to go over there before I was interrupted by a lycanthrope. Because there's a good spot that might be able to snipe from. Did something get struck by lightning? Or did I accidentally shoot it with this? This is why I was going to convert the place over time to different blocks. There's what I wanted to snipe. Ow. Okay. That is good initial damage, kind of. They are persistent. Persistent undead fish, aren't you? Let me just get that. Ooh. Their skull is a weapon. I like that. Okay. I still need something to compare. They kind of are able to compare with. I did get their thing. Okay, maybe I should go to shore real quick and, like, find a hermit crab. Or snipe one of these fish. And this is, again, part of this whole mystery of things being a little awkward. Now, most fish have around 6 HP like these, so... If I can get one down to half health in one shot, then I know it's dealing only 3 points initially. And it is hard to hit him, though. Through the water, it does adjust the path a bit. Oh, come on, that was really amplified, and, well, at least it stays in place now. Okay, that just deals like a couple extra points. Well, it's not burning them very much, so that might be part of it, but still, you'd think that that would have, with 2 amplifies. It is with 2 amplifies, right? Like, I did complete that. Yeah, I did complete that. It still has snare and ignite, so I know that's working. So it's about as upgraded as it can be. Now freeze also slows stuff down, but and I've got that pulled in. But I don't think I can push that on. Because it'll slow down entities. And, you know, that does affect flight speed, so maybe I do want that. Can I amplify? Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to afford this. Nope. Okay. I had to try. Can I afford it even now? No. I cannot. Okay, so... I thought I cleared that. Oh, come on. Okay, I can put slowness on it. I can put slowness on it and be able to afford it. I just can't do it with an extra amplify. Okay. Yeah. That'll work for now. It's very expensive. It blows through my bar, but Okay, that does do 3 points of damage initially. Okay, so it is amped up a bit. That does help. I did have to find a suitable target, so flying fish flopping on the ground is it is able to work out there. Okay, I need to halt for a while and see if I can fish up a good bow. Because I really need to fish up a good... How did you get all the way... Oh, yeah, it is kind of open more now. Well, I was going to replace the buildings with better stuff eventually anyhow, but that's kind of a sign. I don't know how long it'll be before I get the right materials I'd like, but it's something I've already had in mind for a while. Okay, so I'll head off for now, do a little fishing in between until I can get a good enough bow or maybe some other range things. Again, Trident's good, but unless it comes with a loyalty enchantment on it, I can't use it for all it's worth. Because I need to have loyalty on it to get that whole returning aspect, so... well, for now I guess I'll be logging off. I'll try again to beat Swampjaw. It's not really that hard of a boss, but because of certain limiting factors, I don't have the kind of gear that I otherwise would want to at this time. So maybe I'll get lucky and some other things will help me out, because I know there's some ways to get the armor improved even in the overworld, and I could always go to Twilight Forest for certain supplies and see if I can get them. And there's also the possibility of certain lucky hits if I can go through a roguelike dungeon. So there's ways I can improve my gear. It just might be a little iffy. Well, I'll get there, because I do want to beat Swampjaw before I go too far, because I'll be showing why eventually. He's got some really good accessories you can make with his drops, and they're pretty wildly amazing. Anyhow, I'll be logging off for now. Hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.